Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Land Stories Live. I am your host, Dave Deniston of Generation Family Properties LLC, where it is our goal to help hundreds of people just like you own land. Well, today I wanted to tell you something that wasn't directly related to a county, something that wasn't directly related to a piece of land, something that wasn't related to really specifically buying or selling land. I wanted to get vulnerable for a little bit and tell you something personal about me and something that I very strongly believe in, which is betting on yourself. Let me give you kind of a short version of the story here, and I'll give you a long version as well too. Maybe you're like me, where you really just got so tired of your job and you're like, you know what? I am pouring so much of myself into this thing. I really just feel like I can do this myself. Another part of this story today is maybe you're like myself and my family, where after you put all the chips in on the table and you pushed it to the center and you've bet on yourself, all of a sudden you started struggling. As a matter of fact, my family and I, at one point, we had a house, we sold it, and then we were trying to buy another house. And we were struggling after putting all of our chips on the table to come up with enough money to get a down payment together on a house. So I was having these same experiences where if you've been like me and you've struggled to be able to buy a place, it took us about 4 years to actually buy our first home here in Minnesota. And how we did it wasn't through a traditional bank. We found this thing that made the biggest difference in the world: owner financing. You see, what happened was the couple who we were renting our home from was willing to work with us directly through owner financing to help us buy our home. And that's when I realized I really want to do the same thing to help other people, other families just like mine, overcome this problem when we offer land for sale. And I've really come to understand about myself and about this company that at the end of the day, we're all about helping families achieve the American dream by owning a piece of land that's all theirs. And really, that's why we're doing all this education and starting YouTube channels and having Facebook pages and having a podcast, is to help educate you on the land buying process and owner financing and featuring land that we have for sale. And so that's all led us to where we are now. Now, if some of you are watching this live or even later, we would love to hear from you with a comment. You know, if you can make a comment on this, I'd love to hear your story, and maybe you can relate to what we have been through here.